The Arabian Peninsula, a vast expanse of land. It sits in Southwest Asia, surrounded by water on three sides: the Arabian Sea to the south, the Red Sea to the west, the Persian Gulf to the east, its heart, a sea of sand. The Arabian Desert dominates the landscape. This is a land of extremes. The desert posed challenges, but it also held opportunities. It shaped the lives of its people. They adapted to its harsh conditions. They became nomads. They traversed the sands with their herds. Trade became vital. Oases provided respite. These were lifelines in the desert. The desert was a barrier, but it also connected people. Trade routes crisscrossed the peninsula. They linked Arabia to the wider world. These routes brought goods and ideas. They fostered cultural exchange. This exchange left its mark on Arabia. This land holds many secrets. Beneath the sands, history sleeps. Archaeologists uncover traces of the past. They reveal ancient civilizations. These findings tell a story. It's a story of human resilience. It's a story of cultural exchange. It's a story of the Arabian Peninsula. The Arabian Peninsula wasn't always desert. Evidence suggests a greener past. Ancient lakes and rivers once flowed. This attracted early humans. They left their mark on the land. Archaeologists uncover their tools and settlements. These findings push back the timeline of human presence. One of the earliest known cultures is the Ubaid period. It dates back to the 6th millennium BCE. The Ubaid people were skilled farmers. They developed irrigation systems. This allowed them to thrive in the challenging environment. Their influence extended beyond agriculture. They established trade networks. These networks reached Mesopotamia. Another significant culture was the Dilmun civilization. They flourished in the Persian Gulf. They were known for their maritime trade. They traded with Mesopotamia and the Indus Valley civilization. Dilmun was a hub for copper trade. They obtained copper from Oman. They then traded it with other civilizations. These early civilizations demonstrate something important. They show that Arabia was never isolated. It was a crossroads of cultures. People interacted and exchanged ideas. This exchange shaped the peninsula's history. It laid the foundation for the civilizations that followed. Southern Arabia was a land of wealth. It was home to powerful kingdoms. These kingdoms controlled valuable trade routes. Incense was one of their most prized commodities. Frankincense and myrrh were highly sought after. They were used in religious ceremonies and perfumes. One of the most prominent kingdoms was Saba. It is known as Sheba in the Bible. Saba controlled the incense trade route. This route stretched from southern Arabia to the Mediterranean. The Sabaeans were skilled engineers. They built impressive dams and irrigation systems. These structures allowed them to thrive in the arid environment. Hadhramaut was another powerful kingdom. It was located east of Saba. The Hadhramites were also involved in the incense trade. They established trading posts along the route. They had strong ties with India. Qataban was a smaller kingdom. It was situated between Saba and Hadhramaut. The Qatabanians were known for their agriculture. They cultivated spices and aromatics. These southern Arabian kingdoms left behind impressive ruins. They tell the story of their wealth and sophistication. They were centers of trade, culture, and innovation. Their influence extended far beyond Arabia. They left an indelible mark on the ancient world. Section 4, Mecca's Ascent, from desert outpost to trading hub. In the western region of Arabia, a city rose to prominence. Its name was Mecca. It was located in a valley. The valley was surrounded by barren mountains. Mecca was initially a small trading post. It lay on the crossroads of important trade routes. This strategic location facilitated its growth. Mecca was home to the Kaaba. Kaaba was a cube-shaped structure. It housed idols of various deities. People from all over Arabia came to worship there. This made Mecca a religious center. The city's importance grew over time. It attracted merchants and pilgrims alike. The Quraysh tribe became the dominant force in Mecca. They controlled access to the Kaaba. They also managed the city's trade. The Quraysh were skilled merchants. They established trade networks throughout Arabia. They also had connections with other regions. Mecca's rise was driven by trade and religion. The city's location made it a natural trading hub. The presence of the Kaaba attracted pilgrims. This combination of factors transformed Mecca. It became a powerful and influential city. It played a pivotal role in the history of Arabia. Section 5. The tapestry of faith, deities and practices in pre-Islamic Arabia. The religious landscape of pre-Islamic Arabia was diverse. Most Arabs practiced polytheism. They believed in multiple gods and goddesses. These deities represented various aspects of life. They included Al-Lat, a goddess associated with fertility and abundance. Al-Usa, a powerful goddess often linked to the planet Venus. Manat, a goddess of fate and destiny. These deities were worshipped at shrines. These shrines were scattered throughout the peninsula. Some shrines were simple, others were elaborate temples. People made offerings to the deities. They sought their blessings and protection. Besides major deities, people also believed in spirits. These spirits were associated with nature. They inhabited trees, rocks and springs. People sought to appease these spirits. They believed these spirits could bring good fortune or misfortune. Judaism and Christianity also existed in Arabia. They were minority religions. Jewish communities existed in certain areas. They had their own synagogues. Christians also had a presence. They had churches in some cities. The religious landscape of pre-Islamic Arabia was complex. It reflected the diverse influences that shaped the peninsula. Understanding these beliefs is crucial. It provides context for the rise of Islam. It sheds light on the cultural and religious transformation that followed. Section 6. A legacy etched in sand, understanding pre-Islamic Arabia. Pre-Islamic Arabia was a vibrant and dynamic period. It laid the foundation for the rise of Islam. Understanding this era is crucial. It provides context for the events that shaped the region. The Arabian Peninsula was a crossroads of civilizations. Trade routes connected it to the wider world. This exchange of goods and ideas influenced its culture. It fostered the growth of cities and kingdoms. The harsh desert environment shaped the Arabian people. They adapted to its challenges. They became skilled traders and navigators. They developed unique social structures and customs. The religious landscape was diverse. Polytheism was widespread, but other faiths, like Judaism and Christianity, also existed. This religious diversity influenced the development of Islam. Studying pre-Islamic Arabia is essential. It allows us to appreciate the complexity of the region's history. It sheds light on the factors that led to the rise of Islam. It reminds us that the past is never truly gone. Its echoes resonate in the present.